Hey angels, and welcome back to TouchedByTyBeautyCo. So I've been getting a few requests on some protocols that I do. So today I'm going to present you guys with a protocol on how I do a chemical peel. So today we're going to do a 20% lactic chemical peel protocol, okay? Let me start off by saying no matter what pill you're using, no matter what company you're using, please, please, please adhere to your manufacturer's instructions, okay? It's okay to add to when you know what you're doing. It's okay to customize when you know what you're doing. It's very important before you perform a chemical peel. It's very important before you perform a chemical peel that you understand your client's skin integrity, okay? They need to have a good, healthy skin barrier. So your client should be prepped for a chemical peel. If you don't know about chemical peels, I highly, highly suggest you get you some continuing education before you put this on a paying client. So I'm going to go through my protocol today. I'm going to show you guys kind of how I set up for that. And then I'm going to show you guys how I set up for that. And then we're going to go through finishing that protocol. Okay? Okay, so this is my setup for chemical peel. Hope you guys can kind of see. This is the neutralizing solution. Today we'll be doing a Skin Script chemical peel. We'll be using the 20% lactic lightening peel from Skin Script. So this is my setup. I will be doing a double exfoliation today. She is a client. Her skin has been previously peeled before, so we're starting her lightening lactic peel series. So she will be receiving a double exfoliation with a microdermabrasion prior to her peel. I'm going to show you guys how I do that. If you're new to this, I wouldn't recommend doing this, okay, because this is more of an advanced service, but I'm going to show you guys how I do that. This is the neutralizing solution in accordance with Skin Script's protocol, okay? They tell you how to go about making the solution for their peels that need to be neutralized. This will not be left on the skin. Lactic peels do need to be neutralized, okay? We have petroleum jelly to occlude any areas of sensitivity, and I have my gloves and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get her to do her paperwork. She just arrived, and then we're gonna get started with the service. All right, angels. So let's get into this protocol. This is my client. She is starting her lactic peel series, okay? We are using the brightening, I think it's called the 20% lightening lactic peel by Skin Scripts, okay? So this is a Skin Script protocol. Her skin, as you can see here, her skin concerns are hyperpigmentation. She does have more mature skin. This is her 4th time coming to see me. We have already been through a enzymatic peel series to prep her skin. When you get into chemical peels, you need to be knowledgeable, and you definitely need to know what you're doing. You are creating a control injury on the skin, okay? A chemical peel, to me, is an advanced service, all right? Like I previously said, I am doing a double exfoliation here. Her skin is ready. It has been prepped. So we'll be doing this chemical peel with a microdermabrasion to ensure that we get max penetration, okay? So we're starting off with her pre-cleanse. For her pre-cleanse today, we are going in with the pomegranate antioxidant cleanser. This is what's recommended in the Skin Script protocol, but I also love this cleanser as a first-time cleanser. It has grapeseed jojoba oil. It is a cream-based cleanser, and it's really good for breaking down the makeup, dirt, and debris surface level. Dirt and debris on the skin to open up that skin to get it ready for whatever treatment that you're doing in the room, okay? So I love this as a first cleanse. I am removing it with sponges. I am going to be talking throughout this video, So this is not going to be a quiet video because I want to make sure that I'm letting you know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So I'm just making sure I'm cleansing that face really good. She has a nose ring. Clients, take care of your, Estes. Take care of your clients' piercings, make sure you're cleaning in those cracks and crevices for them. If it needs to come out, have them remove it, just do what needs to be done to ensure that the entire face is clean. So here, this is slightly sped up, all right? I am going in with the microdermabrasion. Yes, I did the microdermabrasion after the pre-cleanse. The reason why I did this is because I'm going to use an active cleanse. The reason why I have chosen to do her microderm after her first cleanse is because I am using a acid-based cleanser for her second cleanse, and I really want the skin to be exfoliated and open to receive this cleanser, okay? So this is where customization comes in for your client. Understanding what you're doing, understanding your client's skin barrier, what they can take, and just being knowledgeable about the treatments that you offer, okay? This is where you get into mixing, matching, moving things around for the benefit of your client, all right? So I am going in, doing a microdermabrasion using a 240 diamond tip. So my number is 240. So this is a very fine and very light manual exfoliation. We want to open up that skin, and I want the skin to receive everything that I'm going to give it from this point forward in the treatment. She was due for a microderm. We did get a lot of dirt and debris off of the skin, and same with the smaller tip, going in with the smaller head, smaller diamond tip head, same number, 240. Getting that good exfoliation because I really wanted that skin to receive the cleanser that I'm going to use, as well as everything after. It's very important that you check on your clients, make sure that they're comfortable, making sure that it's not too much on the skin. The skin is going to tell you. Make sure you're paying attention to how the client's skin looks, how it feels, as well as just checking in on your client, making sure that they are okay throughout your service. For her second cleanse, I am going in with the Glycolic Cleanser by Skin Scripts. This cleanser contains glycolic and salicylic acid. I absolutely love this cleanser. This, to me, is one of the best cleansers on the market right now. A great cleanser to use anytime you are doing an advanced service or prepping the skin for a chemical peel. I absolutely love this cleanser. This is not the only resurfacing or very active base cleanser that I have, but it is one of my favorite. It's good on all skin types, so it's effective. It's a really good cleanse and prep to go into a advanced enzyme peel or a chemical peel service. You want to ensure that you are getting a thorough cleanse. As you can see, her skin is drinking this cleanser up. So we went back in. I re-wet my hands because there's more than enough product on the skin, and you just want to reset it up. You don't have to use a bunch of product, y'all. Product is money, so just be mindful of what you're using, how much. If you need more water, just go back in there, resaturate, and you'll get more bubbles. So that's what we did here. Now I'm going in to begin prepping the skin to receive the peel. So this particular prep that I'm using is a witch hazel base chemical peel prep by Dermalogica. Okay, so this is the one-step prep. I absolutely love Dermalogica's one-step prep and their neutralizer solution to use as a pre-step to a prep and a second form of neutralization after a peel. Okay, so I'm pre-prepping the skin, getting it nice and dry, nice and cleansed with this one-step prep. I'm following that up with the Skin Script Protocol, which I absolutely love these pads. I think everyone should have them in their medicine cabinet. They're really, really good. They work really well for a skin prep, okay, prior to any peel, as well as a form of exfoliation throughout the week. You know, you exfoliate the skin at least 2 to 3 times. These peels are really, really good, but they are on the stronger side, okay? So your skin definitely needs to be ready. If you have a compromised skin barrier, this may be a little bit too much. But if the skin is healthy and you're at least at the stage of giving a chemical peel and you're looking for a prep item, these pads are really, really good. These are the glycolic and retinol pads by Skin Script. I've gotten questions about acetone. Acetone and alcohol prior to a prior to a peel. You want to ensure that your client's skin barrier can handle that. Not everyone can take acetone. Acetone is very strong. Do I use it as a prepping agent? Yes, I do. Depending on the type of skin that I'm dealing with. If I have a really oily client and we're going in to prep the skin, I will go to acetone. You know, the skin needs to be able to handle it along with putting a peel on top of it. The prep is just that. It's a prepping agent, and you want the skin to be completely dry prior to doing a resurfacing or exfoliating service. You can even use it before a microderm. People like to prep the skin. So you just want to, these are things that help you elevate your treatment. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with using acetone prior to a chemical exfoliation. With that being said, acetone is not something that you just should be using regularly on your skin. Okay, that's not what it's for. It's a drying agent. All right, and so that's what we use it for in the treatment room. Here I am occluding her sensitive areas, going in with some regular petroleum jelly, and I'm taking care of those sensitive areas. We don't want this peel to seep around the mouth because the skin is very thin, as well as the eyes, corners of the nose, or inside of the nose. So I am occluding those areas so that the peel does not penetrate beyond where I am placing the petroleum jelly. Again, we are going in, excuse me for the upside down, but we're using a 20% Lactic Lightening Peel by Skin Script. This is a time peel. It should not be left on the skin longer than 7 minutes, but you want to leave it on for at least 5 in accordance with the protocol instructions. This is not a layer dependent peel, so you want to put one even layer using a brush all around the skin. And so that is what I am doing. My goal is to always get this done in about 45 seconds. We want a nice even layer. Even, you're going to see this. It's glazy like a donut, okay? So make sure that all areas you can see the product actually on the skin. Nice and even, penetrating. You want one even layer, okay? Take your time around the eye area, all right? Sometimes I do put, you should wear eye protection. If you're new to this, put eye protection, put goggles on your client. I've been doing these for a while. I'm very comfortable with performing a chemical peel. But she has some dark areas very close to her eye that I wanted to ensure that I get, and I didn't want the goggles to be in the way. So we want to get a nice glazy donut is what I like to call it. You're glazing the face, all right? And as this peel is treating the skin, you'll see what the skin is gonna do, all right? So if it's too much for the skin, you're gonna immediately see it, all right? So after about 5.5 minutes, I think I did this for 6.5 minutes on her, including the application. Soon as the brush touches the skin, that's when you start your clock, okay? So we did it for about 6.5 minutes. Her skin took it very well, as you can see here. Now I'm going in, neutralizing this peel. So SkinScript does have a protocol on how to properly make their neutralizers for their peel. I highly suggest following your manufacturer's protocol on everything, really. So I created the neutralizing solution as directed by SkinScript, and I allowed these 4x4s to sit in that solution prior to her even getting there. So these have been fully submerged. I placed these around the face, okay? And I let the solution soak into the skin, and then I begin the first neutralization process, all right? So we're gonna wipe this peel off of the skin. Take your time here. This is not sped up. I'm gonna actually show you how long this takes, okay? You want your 4x4s to be submerged. You don't want them dripping, okay? Because you don't want anything to drip in the client's eye or inside the nose. You're gonna be in trouble. So fully wet, okay? Wet enough that if you were to wring it, water came out, but you don't want it dripping. And I'm just taking my time removing this product in its entirety from her skin. This is very important to communicate with your client, all right? Do you feel any sensation? The number of the sensation between 1 and 5. I do between 1 and 5. Listen, 10 is too big of a scope. 5 is the worst pain ever. Let me know where you're at. I need to know where you're at and how you're feeling. So I keep it at a 1, between 1 and 5 for my clients. The beautiful thing that I really have noticed about these peels, which I believe, I like SkinScript peels and they are effective, but even more so if you're a new peel user, they're good to start off with. If there's still peel on the skin, when that solution hits the skin, it's gonna fizz. It's gonna bubble up. So that's how you know if your skin is still, when you place that 4x4 on that client's skin, if you still see areas where there's fizz or you see it bubbling, that letting you know that it's neutralizing that area, because that's a peel. It's in contact with the acid. All right. So make sure you wipe that skin until you see no more fizz, till there's no more sensation for the client. All right. Take your time. Do not rush this. If you have to do it 3, 4, 5 times, do it 3, 4, 5 times. You do not want your client leaving the treatment room with a acid on their face. That's no. That's a big no-no. Once I am done, this is not in SkinScript's protocol, but I like to double neutralize the skin. As I previously stated, I really like the Dermalogica's one-step prep and their neutralizer solution. So once I have completed the neutralization process with the SkinScript protocol and their solution, I go back behind that. The client is at a 0. They do not feel any sensation. Once they tell me all the sensation is gone, once I see that I have thoroughly removed the chemical peel, wiping the neck, the ears, behind the ears, everywhere, I go in and I complete a 1 pass of neutralization solution by Dermalogica. This is just my check and balances in a way that I make sure that the client is completely neutralized and the skin is back to a proper level on the pH scale, okay? This is only for neutralized peels, okay? This is what I do. If I have to neutralize, I go in and do so. As you can see, she has a nose ring, okay? I talked about this earlier. I asked her, do you feel any sensation? She said, around my nose ring. Well, there's product there, and that lets me know that the chemical peel is still active in that area. I took a Q-tip, I dipped it in my Skin Script solution, and I pulled out her nose ring, and I neutralized that area until she felt no sensation. So if you're going to not require your clients to take out their facial jewelry, you need to make sure that you're considering those areas when you are removing the peel or any chemical on the face. Make sure that you're thoroughly cleaning and neutralizing those areas as well. I neutralized this area until she felt a 0. Okay. Off camera, I went in. You see that light glaze that I'm removing from the skin? That is the Dermalogica neutralizing solution. And you just remove that with water, cool water. So I'm going in and I'm removing that off of the skin. Her skin is completely neutralized and ready for the next step in the treatment. This would be the time where you would go in and do any extractions. She was due, okay? She had just come from out of town, and so it had been 2 weeks. So we got her extractions in. She did have a little buddy come up on the side of her face, and so we left that buddy alone. We didn't try to bust it. We didn't try to pop it. We're gonna let the skin do what it needs to do. She is freshly peeled. Okay, so we just let the skin do what it needs to do, and I avoided that pustule throughout the entirety of her service. So we did not microderm over it, and we did go over it with peel though. I did put peel over it, but I didn't do any extractions or trying to get it out. You know, you just let the skin do what it needs to do. We are going in for some restorative treatment. This is a collagen 24 karat gold mask that I use in my treatment room. I absolutely love this mask. This is one of my go-to hydrogel masks for more mature skin. We're bringing that skin back down, so I'm going in with this mask just to give her a soothing, restorative feeling, as well as allowing it to penetrate the skin and help with that elastin and collagen, keeping that skin nice and tight and hydrated. I'm going to finish her up with some antioxidant mist. Okay, this is the Hydra Mist by Dermalogica. I absolutely love this toner. It is absolutely amazing for all skin types, and I like to use it with oxygen therapy. All right, so I go in with oxygen. I do 1 round of oxygen infusion, and then I spray that on the skin. I did that infusion off camera, removing the fan from my client's neck. I do put fans around the neck just to soothe them if the peels or the chemicals get a little bit too spicy. And now I'm going in with her corrective serum. We use some Ageless Skin Serum by SkinScript, and I followed that up with the Mandelic Brightening Serum by SkinScript, and then I finished her off with the SPF Moisturizer Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50 by Dermalogica. Absolutely love. Okay, this is one of my most used items in the treatment room. If you don't have Dynamic Skin Recovery, get it. You will love it, and it's good for all Fitzpatrick scales. Okay, a really, really good way to finish off any service. It was the daytime, so I did use a bit much. You're going to see how much I use because we just did a chemical peel. So you want to ensure that you're fully protecting your client's skin. She had to drive home, and driving home was enough, so we wanted to make sure that skin was protected. So this is way more than I would use in a normal service. And then anytime I do a chemical peel, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna press that SPF into the skin. We want the skin to be protected. We just put a chemical on here, and we want to make sure that our client's skin is protected. Let me know if you guys want to see me do more protocols in my treatment room. I don't mind sharing the love, so let me know how you guys felt about this. This is going to conclude, okay, this little tutorial. 20% Lactic Lightening Peel by SkinScript. It's me, your girl, Ty, all things Ty, okay? And I will catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. And if you have questions, feel free to leave them. I do talk, okay? So ask the questions, and I'm going to answer you. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye!